points back into Jed. So Jed healed you.
Aye.
He's taking care of his boy. Gotcha. Very good, very good. And then, Jed, we're back to you. The monster is facing Daniel after having just thrown that rock, and he picks up his sword again. His giant back is facing you.
All right, I'm gonna cast heat. Swap. No, I can't do that. Okay. That doesn't
Oh, wait
count.
1 second. My spell slot isn't actually used. I can only use that ability when I actually hit a target. So.
Okay.
No, yeah, and it's active. You can keep using it. Like.
Yeah. Like when I hit a target, then I'll say I use the ability, but I'm gonna say it beforehand because it's cooler.
Okay.
All right, good. Try to use that spell slot.
All right, so I'm going to. Just keep attacking because that's all I really could think. So I'll cast Thunderwave again, right? Yeah, Thunderwave. He has to beat a DC or a Cons 15.
How many bardics do you have again? Or forget?
Like unlimited, not a lot, but I think it's like the same as my level or plus. I'll look it up, but I have a few more.
Okay. He did not succeed.
Okay, so it does 22 damage and it throws him 15 feet away. And then
feet away.
Yeah, 15, and then I'm gonna swing as well.
Okay.
If you're cool with it.
Yeah, go for it.
Wait. No, I can't because I cast a spell. Sorry.
Okay. All right. So it did how much damage again? It was like 20 something.
Did I say 21?
21. That's what I heard.
I didn't write it down. I counted. Yeah, I think it's 21.
It's 21.
So what happens when you cast Thunderwave is that you are tired. You're getting upset, and you finally cast Thunderwave with every bit of strength in you, and just and the blue light envelops this creature, and it goes flying back, and it shatters onto the ground, shatters into tons of pieces. Its black armor crumpling and falling into little cylindrical shapes that go rolling around on this strange blank ground around you. And you see now it's shattered into a huge pile of black chess pieces all over the ground. And behind it, about 20 feet away, is the door, glowing around the edges. And you hear the voice from the sky. He says, You're a brave one. I shall remember you. Let's see. And how many actions did you have left?
That's it.
That's it. Okay. And initiative is off right now. So between you and Daniel, is there anything you guys wanted to do now that you are in this abyssal area? And there's a pile of chess pieces and a door.
What are the chess pieces?
What are the chess pieces? Rooks.
Jed. Yeah. Jed walks over to one and looks at him. And he picks one up. And he picks it up and he looks at it. And you can see him, Daniel, you would see him getting angry. And then you would kind of see, he would turn to you and he would drop the chess piece and you see resolve come over and you see him go, oh, that hurt like hell. Should we close the door?
Yeah. I would recommend taking those. Fiends cannot be trusted.
and we're gonna head towards the door. He drops the chess. Yeah, he would drop the chess piece.
Daniel, did you have anything else you wanted to add?
No, I'm good. I can't do anything else right now except that. So let's see how this goes.
Do you continue through the door?
Yep.
Yeah, for both of you.
Yeah.
All right. Your hand reaches to the doorknob, and the same white light is surrounding the edges of it, like you remember earlier. And when you open it, bright light blinding you, and it's like, and it's like hurting your eyes. And as the light settles, you are, no, this isn't right. It's like deja vu. You've been here before.
Oh no.
There's a wide open plain of just nothingness, ground, and then a black sky ahead of you, thunder rolling. Far in the distance, there's a door that's glowing around the edge. A shape appears between you and the other door, this time accompanied by a smaller thing with it. Friends! Help! Artie is there, held by the neck by another giant creature, and you hear the sky again. Roll initiative, everyone.
16.
1.
Okay.
Daniel's like, I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's your man! You keep digging! Okay.
That's only
Right.
D6.
Jed, you're first. Exact same setup as before. The creature is ahead of you with its hand on the back of Artie's neck, and it's a giant hand, so it's just like wrapped around him like that. And he's just like, Daniel, don't. I'm scared. Help.
I will, before I do what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna basically, I'll call out and I'll be like, well, do you remember me?
The sky thunders. And you just hear the voice just chuckle. You have confidence. I like that in opponents. And this laugh echoes through the abyss as you look, and now this giant creature is running towards you. Giant sword in its hand. Artie is under his arm. He's like freaking out. He's just being tossed around like a rag doll right now. There's still some ground to cover though, so it is still your turn.
I'll just look at Daniel and be like, make him come to us, and then I'll pull the Thundro out, and I'll fire a Thundro. Actually, wait. Oh my goodness. Damn, that was dumb of me. Okay. Is there anything on the ground? Any rocks? Anything from this plane?
There are small pebbles here and there. Yes.
Okay, I'll load one of those real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Am I still allowed to fire? Or you want me to wait till my next turn to fire?
Is loading it like your third action?
It's technically second.
I mean, yeah, if that's your second action, then for your third, yeah, you can buy it.
Yeah, so I'll fire. I won't cast anything. I'll load it, come up, goo it, and fire. Nat 20.
Nat 20. Shoot it, man. Tell me what you're doing.
I'm aiming for the head. And you know, I'm not going to say anything crazy. You know, I'm just going to resolve. Bam, hit. And I'm hoping the rock will do something from its own plane. And as it flies towards him, I think it hits him directly between the eyes. Bam! Well, smoky face, eyes, and for to well, technically it's not a whole lot. I don't know what to roll for. You may just roll regular damage for it. It was like a D4.
Yeah, roll regular damage for it, but you can give it advantage since it's a headshot.
Advantage.
It's double. That's what he meant. Double damage. I got it. So six damage. Well, 6, 7, 8, 10 damage.
10 damage. All right. It falls, and Artie rolls out of its arms. And Artie's now running towards you and teams up with you. Where are we? What is that thing? How did I get
those
here?
All three of those are actually questions.
And
I only know the answer to one.
Starts getting up. And like fog or smoke is just barreling out of its mouth as it's walking towards you again with its sword in hand. It is near you now, and it picks up a rock to chuck at you, Jed. The rock, 16.
Just hits.
It hits.
Unless Bless does something.
No, Bless is down.
Oh, that's right. Damn it.
And it wouldn't do anything. It's only for attack and saving throws.
Okay, so then.
God, I don't have to. Man, I wouldn't be able to keep it up even if I didn't drop it.
This rock hurls through the air. 13 damage.
Gotcha.
Strikes you. And it's still not close enough for a great sword attack, but it will be within the next turn. Daniel, we're to you now.
All right, yeah. So I'll grab my axe again and I'll chuck it at him.
Do it.
That's going to be a 23.
23.
Yep.
That'll hit.
And that'll only be 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay. And then yeah, you can tell me what that looks like.
Just as he's running, I can see the hole at his head, and I can just see that he's obviously probably weakened. So I'm just because I have been able to hit him right now. I'm just making sure I hit him like straight in the chest. As sorry, I'm gonna bring my blank. As you see the axe just fly through the air, and like very reminiscent to what happened to me in the circus, where the with the card, but just like straight in the chest, like big thump.
Nice. I like it. It roars at you and readies its sword. Daniel is back, and holy cow, what did I do with this character sheet? I'm losing my mind. That's okay. Daniel chimes in. He goes, "You all run to the door. I'll take care of him." And he starts attacking him with his. Yeah.
Nothing. You just called Artie. It's Daniel.
Oh yeah.
Oh, did I say Artie hit? Wait,
you said Daniel.
He said Daniel. It was kind of funny. That's fine.
I got really confused for a second. I was just
sorry. Okay, so yeah, you did that, and then how many more actions?
Technically that was my only action, but yeah, it's basically. I guess I'll run. Does Artie say that before the end of my turn?
He says that at the end.
At the end, all right, yeah. So I'll probably say that I would. I probably stand my ground. That's probably it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Before he says that. Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Well, if you're staying, then we're doing this together.
Okay.
And he grabs his sword and he charges to it. Let me see, what does he do? He rolls. And his sword does nothing. And it just bounces off, but he keeps swinging. He's determined. Jed, we're back to you. The monster is swatting at this small man, hitting his legs with a sword.
I'm gonna do the same thing. Shoot him again.
Do it.
21.
That'll hit.
8 damage.
8 damage. Nice. You hit him and he winds up again to do a smashing attack. But he's not quite there yet. So go ahead and what else do you want to do?
Bonus action, I will basically yell out and tell Artie, I'll throw a bardic inspiration at him and basically say, keep him occupied, but stay safe in that way.
Okay.
And so he has a plus, if any attack rolls or saving throws, he's got an extra d6 for 1 extra d6.
Okay, nice. Very nice.
And then I'll use my movement to, well, no, already moved, so I'm going to switch to my rapier, actually. Yeah, switch to my rapier, and I'm going to head towards the hulking butthole.
Okay. Works for me.
And that's my turn.
Okay. The creature winds back its arms. And let me see. So. And he hits Artie with both arms, doing a like Hulk smash on him, dealing him. Oh my gosh, I gotta get better at my speed with combat. Holy cow. The dust settles after this monstrous attack that Artie just took. The dust settles, and there in a dip in the ground, a crater, a small crater, Artie is laying there, and blood is just streaming from his face and mouth. And he's gasping for air. Daniel, where to you? The monster looks up and
Yeah, I'm gonna charge straight at him again, drawing my greatsword. Just like, as you can see, like determination in my eyes after I see Artie get completely just he's on the ground in pain. I just rage fills me as you see my sword again fill with holy magic, like yearning to destroy this fiend. As I go to attack.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's going to be a 15.
A 15 will not hit.
I cannot hit this greatsword attacks.
And you said that was with your greatsword?
Are you
Yeah.
are you using your proficiency bonus and your strength to add on?
I rolled terribly, remember? Let me check. I actually wait. That doesn't make sense at all. Why is it a +2?
When you go to hit, you have to add your strength and your proficiency bonus. Or
You're right. Why is it only a plus? No, it's a +4. Yeah, no, this is correct. Yep.
So okay, all right, just making sure.
It is. Yep.
Okay.
I'm just rolling. I'm just not rolling too good.
Okay, gotcha.
And this guy's AC is, I think, is obviously above 16 right now, so it's pretty high.
Did you have any actions left?
There's nothing else I can do.
Okay. All right.
I gotta save the spell slot to do this damage, but can't heal anymore. Actually, I'll attempt to throw Artie out of the way, like as gently as possible. Make sure he's out of range of any crossfire.
Yeah. Just give me a strength roll.
That's gonna be a 11.
How much?
11.
You manage to get him. He's heavier than he looks. And you kind of drag him just out of the crater, just back behind you a little ways. It's not the fastest, but it gets the job done while the monster is looking around at his 3 opponents with his great sword. And that was it for you?
That was it for me, yeah.
All right. You drag back Artie onto the ground, and do you just leave him there and get back to it, or you drag him back and he's help me, please. I want to go home. And he's just sitting there, and you can see his face is starting to go pale. Jen, back to you.
All right, I'm gonna run up to it directly, and just try to get to the backside of him, basically, to where this just hits him, and I'm gonna cast Thunderwave again. He's got to beat a 15.
Still Constitution.
Yes.
He beats a 15.
Okay. 1 second. My brain's not working. So he takes half damage, so 14.
14.
14 damage. Doesn't get pushed anywhere, but he takes 14 damage.
Nice. So let me see. Sweet. So you blast him with this energy, and he falls to the ground, and this time he doesn't fall in, he doesn't collapse into chess pieces, he just lays there, a corpse on the ground, a giant corpse at that. And things in the void, besides the thunder and the lightning shooting around, the only sound is you all and the gasping breaths of Artie on the ground.
Okay. Can I do something?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pull out the Sword of Souls, and I'm going to decapitate the fiend.
The fiend?
Yes.
Okay. I won't even have you roll for that. Just describe for me what you would like to do, like how you do it.
I move in or like closer after doing this, so he would probably, like, I cast it, he falls down, and this time he doesn't break into pieces. So in my mind, maybe it's not a trick. Maybe there's not going to happen again. But maybe to ensure it, I would take this sword that reaps, and I walk over, and I bring it up, and I go, "Now you won't remember me," and I chop its head off.
The head rolls away, and black smoke rolls out everywhere. And it wraps around the sword blade and then fizzles away. It doesn't seem to be absorbed into the sword, but it does dissipate, and the body disappears entirely after a few moments. And it is just you back in the void. And farther ahead is that door And then Artie is on the ground, and there's the two of you. How are you guys
Yeah.
looking health-wise?
Um,
I'm
listen,
very
I have
low.
24. I took 20, so
Okay. And what'd you say, Matthew?
I'm very low. Yeah, I'm like 8.
Understandable. Okay. All right. Well, what do you each want to do with?
yeah, I'll just
Yeah,
pick
go
up Artie, and as I'm like walking towards the door, I was just say, unsure if fiends have a soul, and so not sure if that'll work.
Worth a shot, and I'll sheath it. I will. Can I look over Artie and at least see if he needs to be stabilized?
He's not looking good. When you go to pick him up to carry him, he goes. Everything hurts. He's in excruciating pain. His body is broken.
Okay. Well,
I'm out of healing. There's nothing I can do.
I can do. I have 2 left, so I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him.
I think that's like a D6 plus something or another. I don't remember.
I'm almost there. Just give me a second. I'll tell you what I can do. We're the best. We get spells and we don't even know what they do. Sorry.
DA plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Oh, cool. So 8. He gets 13 hit points.
13 hit points back.
Yeah.
Gotcha. He as his bones start mending and everything, he still has blood coming from him. Let me see, but he does stand to his feet again. I did my best. I'm
You did
sorry.
enough.
It wasn't enough.
It was.
It was more than enough. This is not the type of
The creature
situation
here
that's-
lays defeated. We may continue.
Just get us out of here, please.
So we'll.
I nod and walk towards the door.
Yeah.
All right, and you open it.
Yep.
You open it, and the light hits you. It's
Swear,
very
deja
bright.
vu one more time.
Putting your eyes, and then no.
Darn it.
It's almost like deja vu. And the light settles, and you're in a vast void, dark sky. You've been here before. This time, nothing is in front of you. The door is in the distance. And it's just quiet. Wind sweeps across the plain in front of you. And you hear a voice saying, "How much farther can you go? How much more do you have in you?" Just coming from the sky above you.
As much as I need from my friends, and I'll keep walking.
You said you keep walking?
Yep.
Okay. And then, Jed, are you also doing that? And Artie will accompany whatever you guys do.
We have to keep moving.
Yeah.
As far as Jed can see. Can I do like some kind of check to see if I know what this is or any type, like anything? Can I do anything? Is there any check?
You can,
maybe a religion or a history?
Yeah, I would feel like maybe the religion or arcana, whatever you think this is more rooted towards, or I guess history, maybe one of those three.
let me. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, I'd probably do the same.
I need to make sure I choose the right thing.
Oh man, I don't have anything. It's just a straight roll no matter what.
Okay. Yeah, this does not help. Okay, if you want to do golly, I'm even struggling. What category, in to your understandings, what category does wisdom fall under?
Wisdom? I mean, both Arcana, history, and religion are all in intelligence. So.
Intelligence. Wisdom is more like a street smarts kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? Forget that. Do an Arcana.
Okay.
So it is up to you, Jed, because I rolled that one. So.
All right. I only got an 18.
An 18. As you're looking around you, nothing about this area, nothing about where you are, what you're feeling, it doesn't make sense. There's clearly something going on, something unnatural. This is, to the closest you can think, this is the closest thing to maybe a influenced dream or mind projection spell, just magnified significantly. That's the closest thing you can think of based on your studies and your experience with magic and things like that.
Okay. I think Jed would look up into the sky and say, because he's thinking about the others, and he'll say, he'll scream out, what is the price to pass?
You say this to the sky, and your voice echoes throughout the dark clouds. And there's a reply. You hear a voice reply, but it comes from behind you, directly behind you. One of you has to kill me. Artie says that to you. One of you has to kill me. One of you is going to kill me. That's how you get out of here.
Where does that come from?
How do you know?
How do you know?
It just kind of came to me. He draws his sword. Roll initiative, everyone.
Oh, fucking A, man. Nat 20.
15.
Gotcha. All right. Jed, you're first. Artie has his sword in his hand. His eyes, you see a teardrop go down his face, but no expression on it. Come on.
Can I do insight to see if he just, and this is what I'm thinking, this is what Jed's thinking. Can I do insight to see if he just wants to die to get out of this? If this isn't actually the actual answer, if he just wants to die?
Mm-hmm. You can roll for that.
14.
14. You look at his eyes while he's saying these things to you. And in your time getting to know Artie and getting to learn more about him and know his personality, something's not right. Every spark of who he was, there's none of that behind his eyes right now. There's nothing there. You can't tell what his motive is, or if he's serious, or what he's even thinking or feeling. There is nothing.
Okay.
He starts walking towards you with his sword in hand.
Okay. I'm going to... Crap. Okay, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself at a higher level. And I think what was it? Was it a...
It's a DA. Cast at higher levels. I think it just adds another DA. Yeah.
Well, I have one spell slot left, so this is it. I don't want to... Okay, so 8. So it's... Where is it? 1 second, guys. Let me do this before
You're fine.
Do anything. Why?
Actually, quick question to you, Doug. Just like about kind of like my backstory thing. For lack of better words, does dead or alive matter?
What's that?
For lack of better words, does dead or alive matter?
I may not put it in there.
You didn't. That's why I'm asking.
Okay, I figured as much. It says what it says. It's kind of gray, but you assume, because of your professionalism and everything, you assume that would have meant alive. When Lord Song hired you, he seemed very adamant about seeing Artie himself at some point.
All right.
Okay, I cure wounds. I did it for 18, and so I'm up to 20. I'm pretty okay right now. I believe, I don't know if this is true. Is there something to where if I ready my action to like defend, there's something
Yeah,
where
prepared action.
but it raises your AC.
Man.
Is that a thing? I might not have it at all.
Let me open the book. The book will have the answers that you seek. Give me a second. Special types of movements, requirements.
Combat.
I'm looking for combat. Where's combat? Combat. Okay, here we go. I turned.
Okay, yeah, it's called dodge.
Oh, the dodge action. Yeah.
So it's every attack made against me is a disadvantage, but I use the dodge action. Like that's my action.
Yeah.
So I hold it, and then if he attacks me specifically, I dodge it while I figure this out.
It gives all attacks towards him disengage until his next turn. I mean disadvantage. Sorry.
Disadvantage. Okay, gotcha. All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna use dodge, and then with my other, I'm gonna try to talk to him. I'm gonna be like, you're gonna have to give me more than that. I don't understand why we would have to kill you. I don't want to kill you, friend. And I'll have my rapier ready. Now, I am a good swordsman. I was trained like royally, so I know. Like, I don't want to kill you at all.
This is the game. And these are all roles. One of you will kill me. Jed, help. Help me!
Oh.
Fight me. He starts walking towards you faster now, his sword raised. Did you have any more actions? Yeah,
I'm done. Mine's done.
you're done. Daniel, we are to you actually now.
All right.
And you see him approaching. I mean, he's close behind you guys, so he's getting close.
I will not kill you, my friend. But that does not mean I will not fight you. As I draw my sword, and I'm going to swing at him. We'll be doing non-lethal damage.
Mm-hmm.
You said you'll be doing non-lethal damage?
It's a entire rule set. I don't know where it is, though.
It does the damage. It's just when it gets to 0, he goes out.
Doesn't-
he doesn't.
Yeah, he
die.
doesn't. It doesn't kill. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'll explain how I
You
do
have
it.
to, but
with
you have
the
to
great sword.
specify like every time.
Okay. Gotcha.
That's gonna be an 18 to hit.
Yeah, you hit him.
All right.
Tell me what to do.
So, well, yeah, with the great sword, you can see me kind of start swinging towards him as I turn the sword sideways, so it's like bluntly smacks him instead,
Gotcha.
trying to knock the wind out of him. So,
The
Yeah.
flat of the blade.
Okay. Yeah, and then roll damage for it.
God, man, I haven't rolled great sword damage in a while. Where is it?
Oh man, that's bad.
All right. This is going to be. It's going to be 10 damage.
10 damage. Holy cow. So you hit him, and as the flat of your blade strikes him, he tries to block it, but it's so heavy. And Artie's not a big dude. He's tall, but he's pretty thin. He tries to block it with his thin sword, but and he flies back onto the ground. His sword actually cut him right there, and there's a trickle of blood going down his face. He stands up. You're gonna have to do better than that. I'm not going down so easy. And he starts approaching again, just determined, the sword in his hand still. Let me see. And then how many actions you got left?
That's it.
That's it.
Unless it would allow me to take the dodge action.
It takes place in your
Oh.
attack.
It takes place in your attack. Would you say? Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
You focus entirely on avoiding attacks, so you wouldn't have
Yep,
you
fair
wouldn't
enough.
be able to
Yep.
attack.
Yep, that's fair. I get your point. That's the end of my turn.
All right, cool. So Artie approaches and swings at both of you in the same vicinity. First at Jed. He swings with a 20.
Was that with
Don't forget
disadvantage?
disadvantage.
What's that?
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Okay.
Yeah, remember Jed's dodging, so
14.
Miss.
Miss. So he misses, and you can tell by the way he's swinging that he's not himself at all. He doesn't fight with he's not a brilliant fighter, but he doesn't fight with the finesse that he usually has. He's and he swings at Daniel as well, misses entirely and falls over onto the floor. If you're going to get out of here, you have to kill me. It's the only way. And he stands up again. And Jed, we're back to you.
Did he fully stand up, or is he still on the ground?
He's like on his knee right now.
I'm going to kick his chest and then go for a grapple.
Okay.
That's strength versus strength.
Okay.
Come on, BB.
strength versus. I believe he could roll athletics instead. I meant acrobatics.
I could do acrobat. Oh,
No, he can do acrobatics.
Hmm.
Like your pure strength. The grappling rules is right here. Where's it?
Go for it. Read it.
I gotta find it. I know it's here. It's in combat. Attack.
Oh, it's like two
Dash, disengage, dodge, help, hide. Where is it? Ready, search, use. Range, grappling. When you want to grab a creature, wrestle with it.
Oh yeah, he can. I can only use strength. He gets to use.
Yeah,
dex
you can only
or
use
strength.
athletics, and he can either use athletics or acrobatics. Yep.
Yeah, I only got a 13.
You got a what?
13.
13.
So you're trying to grapple him.
Yeah.
You know, your arms lock up, and you are like this close to each other, and he matched your 13.
What would you say wins there? I guess the defending.
Tie goes to the runner.
So,
Yeah.
So you would get it then, right?
No, Jed would miss, I think.
1 second. No, because think about it like AC. So when I go to hit someone, if I match them, if they have a 15 AC and I hit a 15, I technically hit them.
I'm not sure if it's more AC. I think it's more like DC. Like if DC is 15 for Thunderwave. So if they make a 15, they take the half damage. Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess up to you, Doug, whether it's more like DC or AC.
Oh yeah, because it's a check. Yeah, so Ty, you're right. You're correct because
We
it
can do that
says it's a check. So we'll say nothing happens, but before we break and he breaks out and I take a step back, I want to ask him, who are you?
And then a voice, as he speaks, it like comes from the sky as well, in that thunderous voice. They're like in unison. I'm the one that's gonna break your mind.
Okay.
I would love it if that's actually how Jed was like, okay.
Okay. I'm going. Okay. Yeah. All right. But I think I took something from what that said. Break your mind. I'm taking something from that. So I will actually, instead of it being, oh, well, he overpowered me, I'm going to say that actually when he said that to Jed, as he was trying to grapple, he kind of comes to a hopeful realization, hoping this will work. And he'll let go and back off. And then that'll be the rest of my action. Or my turn. I'll forego the rest of my turn.
The two of you separate. And he watches you like that. Daniel, you see this happen, and it's your turn, actually.
What's your plan here, Jed?
Just follow my lead. But it's your turn, so I can't do anything.
I'm at a loss here. I will. I'll take. I'll stand next to Jed and takes the dodge action, and that'll be in my turn.
Okay. So that's it for you, Daniel?
Yep.
Okay.
I guess I should have said that. But,
and honestly, I'm kind of intrigued to see what Jed's gonna do. So Artie is gonna stand there and just he can tell, he can see the gears are turning for you.
Okay. So I probably shouldn't because you don't know what he thinks, but I'll throw you through what Jed's thinking, and Jed's going to be thinking this thing that we've been fighting, this deja vu, One of the things it said, like it hurts, like we're actually getting battered, and I'm tired, and I'm expelling, but he said that this entity said, "I'm the one who's going to break your mind." Mind, not body. I should be dead. My mind. So Jed will cross-legged sit, cross his arms, and living on a prayer. He's gonna sit and he's gonna meditate, and out loud he will say, "We are not here. We are in the forest. We never entered that door. That is the way out. No death will ring. We are in the forest." And he's just going to keep saying that over and over again, regardless if he gets hit, regardless of whatever happens. He's going to keep saying that. He's not going to focus on Daniel. He's not going to focus on Artie. He's going to focus on that. And then at one point he'll start saying, "You won't break my mind. You will not break my mind." And he's going to focus on those chess pieces and how this thing got into his head and knew what was all the turmoil that was going on. And Jeb's going to kind of try to be at peace with everything, whether it be death, whether it be whatever. And he's trying to basically meditate his way out, if you want to look at it in that sense. But that's how he thinks it works right now. This thing's attacking his mind. That's what it said. Break his mind, and he refuses to let it get broken. So that's what's happening with Jed right now.
Gotcha.
Daniel and Artie are in the entity, can take it how they will. He's just swinging wildly.
Okay, so
will it be my turn, or are you gonna give
that's
Artie's turn?
So, well, Daniel, your turn to be next, right?
Yeah, I after Jed, I would be next.
Yeah. So it'd be your turn, and then only just before you do, Jed, while you are doing that and you're chancing this, you're sitting there and you're focusing. Roll me an intelligence roll. Just tell me what you get. You're focusing while you're meditating.
19.
Okay.
Oh,
all right, Daniel, we're to you. While you see him do this, you see Artie starts raising his sword, facing Jed.
I'm going to put myself in between Jed and Artie, but I'm actually going to sit down and follow his lead. But instead of his mental thoughts, I'm going to actually do a prayer towards Tyr, just through the might of Tyr, you will sow your truth. We never left the forest. Your lies would not break us this day.
Lightning is striking all around now, and Artie steps back. Both of you stop it. Stand and fight me. Daniel, I want you to do either the same role I just had Jed do, or because you're praying, a role that you think correlates to your prayer, which
it would be religion hypothetically, but it's the exact same role. I have no +2 religion, so
okay.
I will say it's religion because of flavor, but it is the same thing.
Okay.
That's going to be a 15.
15. All right. Daniel's standing there. At this point, Artie is pleading, and he is he's upset. Something is working on him. He's going to attack the both of you as you're meditating. But as he goes to swing, he and he kind of loses his footing on the first attack. It doesn't work. Same with the other. He is becoming weaker, and the ground starts to tremble beneath everyone. Jed, we're back to you.
Same thing, same mantra. Keeping it going. I'm doing the same thing. I'm not focusing on anything. Maybe situational awareness wise, sure. But I'm saying the same thing.
Okay. So basically, like for your whole turn, you want to just meditate.
Basically, doing the same mantra, saying the same thing over and over again.
Okay. Do basically as an action, do a roll for every action you think you want to use doing this meditation.
So we'll do one roll. That's fine, I think. So that time it was about a 14. Yeah, 14. Wait, what did we say it was going to be?
Intelligence.
Yeah, 14.
Okay. All right. And as you're focusing, you're saying the same things, right? You're just saying, we're in the woods, we're in the, that kind of thing.
Yes. And the one that rings true more than any is, you will not break my mind. You will not break my mind.
You're saying this, and you're kind of like saying the words the same way you're saying it right now, where it's just kind of comfortable voice, like, you will not break my mind. But as you're saying it, it's echoing louder than what you're actually saying. It's like increasing in its gain as you're chanting this over and over. Daniel, we're back to you, and what do you want to do?
Yeah, it's the same thing here. It's kind of, and instead of more like meditating, kind of like an exorcist, like how they do like
yeah,
like by the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, out of this house. But probably more calmer because I'm following Jed's lead. Just like, by the name of Tyr, you will show me the truth. You will not break our minds.
Okay, I got you. I like it. Do another roll again for me.
18.
18. Very good. The ground starts to crack. Lightning is striking, and Artie is on his knees now. He's and he seems to be getting weaker and weaker. And as you are focusing, are either of you looking at him by chance, or looking around?
No, I think both our eyes are closed.
Yeah.
I place my back towards him when I'm like facing towards Jed when I put myself in between the Jed and Artie.
Okay. I'll tell you anyway. Even though you can't see him, as he's doing this, he's looking at his hand, and his finger, his pinky, falls to the ground and rolls off. And he looks down at it, and his pinky, it's a chess piece. And little grooves and cracks start developing in his skin and his face, and he's made entirely of different chess pieces, and they're becoming more defined and falling one at a time. Jed, we're back to you.
Yeah, repeating the same thing. I'm gonna roll for it. That would be a nat 20.
A strike of lightning envelops you, Jed. Whiteness everywhere. Daniel, we're to you. Are you doing the same thing?
I'm doing the same thing. Probably like saying it louder as I keep repeating.
Roll for it.
Yeah, that's a 3.
So you look over, and Jed is gone. He's no longer with you. You look, and this world around you is crumbling away in pieces and getting swept up in the wind around it. The darkness is closing in. Artie is there, and he reaches out his hand to you, and as he's falling apart. Don't leave me here. He's reaching out to you. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
Can I guess insight to see if this actually is already like being controlled, or this is just the fiend?
Yeah, roll for it.
That is going to be. It's bad. It's bad no matter what. 7.
7.
Yeah,
That's a pretty bad roll.
it is.
However, it was good enough to where, as you hear Artie say, "Don't leave me here," just ever so slightly in the back of his voice, you hear the same voice that was coming from the sky, almost as if he's mimicking Artie. "Don't leave me here." That's definitely not Artie.
Nah. I'll just like. Actually, I'll probably stand up and like grab what is my holy symbol? I forget. Anyway, I would just grab my holy symbol. I'll tell you eventually if it matters. But
I looked it up. I can't remember.
yeah, just grab my holy symbol and hold it towards me, just like an exorcist, and just keep chanting what I've been chanting. By the name of Tyr, you restore us to truth. You will not break our minds.
I got you. The whole place is enveloped in a giant tornado almost, that there's nothing around, just flying objects, and Artie is swept back into it and disappears into it. White light envelops you. Things are quiet for both of you. Jed, you open your eyes. And in front of your face is a boy. "So, do you want this back or not?"
God, he's annoying.
To be continued. Good job, you guys. Good job.
Awesome.
I know that one was a lot.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Yeah, it was a lot, but you did it. Good job. Very, very, very good. Roses and thorns. You know what I'm talking about when I say that?
I can guess.
Basically, tell me, this is for me to do better, each time for you guys. So give it some thought, and then give me one thing you really liked, and then one thing that maybe you would want to like work on going forward, or like maybe just like something that you personally just weren't a fan of, and they're roses and thorns for a reason.
I hit the kid, but that's just because he played it correctly.
Oh, stop.
Good.
I really I don't really have anything bad to say. I think I think everything that just happened kind of happened for a reason. And I think that now, did we solve it? I know it was a puzzle, basically. Did we solve it in an okay way? That's my question for you, because I have something to add to this.
You did not solve it in the way that I had planned. But that's the best way to do a campaign, dude. That's the best way to do it.
The reason I was saying it was like, it's just, I know it could have been just a first fight, second fight, and then third fight, go against this, and then probably break out because it's not the real, and you would eventually, but then you'd probably be scarred and all this stuff. But the reason, I think you did a great job with me asking, "Hey, like, who are you?" And you were like, "I am the one who'll break your mind." And the first thing that popped into my mind was like, okay, it's a game. It's a mind game. It's to break you. And if we were to take a step back and be like, "Oh, screw it, let's kill our friend," like, technically, we as players would be like, "Yeah, sure, whatever, kill him. He's not a real person." But you're not just a player; you are your character, right? So in Jed's mind, he's like, I can't do that. I can't kill Artie. I've shared experiences with him. I watched him beat someone's face in that had like literally destroyed his being on this island, and like, I care for Artie. I'm like, I can't just like Oh yeah. Oh, there you go. I'm not that kind. Maybe if I was a barbarian, sure, but like I'm not that person. And I had that, and so I thought maybe the only way out was to do this. And I thought it was really that was really cool. I really enjoyed that. The only I think it was perfect because in my mind, like there's no other way you could do it. Like some people could say like, oh, add stuff, like stuff where we can figure it out and get out. But the whole thing was the experience of it all, like the experience of it, man. But no, but in all, like being genuine, like the experience of it and kind of learning from it and being like, okay, my character, how would he react and how would they go through? Not just me and thinking, well, I could just do this. Like you forced me to use my character is what I'm saying, and that's something a lot of DMs don't do. A lot of people that play D&D, they're like, a lot of people metagame. We all do it. I do it. I mean, but that was something where I'm like personal growth for my own character, and it was really interesting to see. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I don't think there's anything negative to say. Ben, do you have anything to say about that?
No, I have to admit, I am very curious what the actual solution was, just because that's just how my mind ticks. If you don't want to tell me, that's fine. But anything bad about the? I can't really think of anything bad. I enjoyed. I enjoyed a lot of it. Yeah, there's nothing I can say I unenjoyed. It's just really good.
I love how you made freaking Peter so freaking annoying.
Oh man, you did that perfectly. I thought it was just going to be annoying for Jed at first, but as soon as we got into the town, he suddenly just got a lot more annoying. So
I was like, cool, okay.
If there's one, I probably shouldn't say this and post it on the internet, but hey, if there's one thing I know from years of working with children, it's that when they know they're obnoxious to adults, they will use that as a tool.
Yeah.
God, the fact is, it's just like when both of us did cool things, everyone else was obviously impressed. I was like, oh, that's scary. Oh, that's cool. But he was just like, boring.
Boring. Yeah, I definitely ad-libbed some snarkiness, and Matthew, I want to let you know I felt so bad about cutting you off at that one point.
Yeah, you were saying something. You're just like, oh, shut up and you can go.
And the thing is, that was for me. That was like, I don't want to discourage it. Like, I love how you're putting.
No, it played perfectly
exactly.
into
I
the
was
character.
I was like, a kid ain't sitting by and listening. He's gonna be like, I'm bored.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Good. I'm glad you guys liked it. Awesome. Well, Ben, you're not on TikTok, are you?
I am on TikTok technically, but
are you?
I posted it. Yeah.
Have you seen any of our videos?
I haven't, no.
I will. I'll send something in the group chat, as like a link or something, in the text chat, and then if you want to check it out, then by all means, you're one of the stars in there, so do it. There's not as many clips of you as there is Matthew, and that's mainly because the first couple sessions I think I did with you, your camera wasn't on, so there's just
that's fair.
Too, but
that's fair.
But yeah. But I just want to let you know, I'm just like, I want to get more Daniel in here. But yeah, I'll send that. You can check it out. And I had a great time tonight, guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And so I will not see you at the next playthrough, Matthew. I will see you, Ben. And as far as what we talked about earlier, so I should see you. Something, if anything happens, just let me know. As far as what time I'm getting,
you can play ahead in the future. Right now, it doesn't matter.
Well, I was gonna say, I'm not sure how long James is gonna take. So we'll just, it might end up, I might be end up being like, hey, it's getting kind of late, and I'm still working on this with him. So we'll push it to another date.
Yeah, I'm free almost all days. Like I can easily work around a schedule. So if you're just like this day. At this time, you want to do it? And I'm just like, sure. So
cool. That works for me. Well,
awesome.
I will be in
And did you want to do the one on like mine like the week after, or do you want to do when do you want to do mine?
We can do we can do yours the week after. I'm actually still working on some details and bends, and I'm still working on yours, Matthew. So I mean, I will totally take that extra time and use it.
Yeah, we'll do the week after that then, if it
And
works.
that means that each of you guys get a couple weeks off where you can just kind of like chill for your weekend or do something, hang out with
Gotcha.
family, whatever you want to do.
Do you want us to hold off on a level up?
Yes, hold off on a level up until after our solo sessions.
Gotcha. Okay.
Fair enough.
After that, yeah, we'll be good to level up after that. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else I needed to tell you guys. I think that's everything.
All right.
I'm just very curious. Would you tell us your what you thought of the solution, what you had in your mind to begin with? I'm just very curious.
So, what I had originally written, or what I had in mind, was because here's the thing, right? You guys did so well. You really did. I know it didn't seem like there were a whole lot of options and stuff, but no, you guys did phenomenally. Because, frankly, when I wrote this, I didn't see you guys winning this situation. In the sense of the only way to break the deja vu was I was going to knock down one of you completely. That being said, it was a mind game, and whenever you guys wake up and you're back in the hole and Peter's there, all your HP is back, everything is back the way it started. So you did not take any harm from any of that. No long-lasting effects, besides maybe like psychologically. But so had it gone the way I written it, one of you would have died. I would have brought you back. But
there would probably been consequences. Yeah.
What's that?
I was about to say there probably would have been consequences.
Probably, yeah.
Probably, maybe. Who knows?
But, no, seriously though, when you sat down and you started meditating and stuff like that, and you started like really like focusing, I was just like, oh, I love this. I was just like, dang it, yeah. I kind of attuned to my villain, and I was kind of angry, but I was loving it. I was just like, oh yes, guys, play against me. I loved it. So no, I was having a good time. Guys,
Matthew, I have to admit that was excellent thinking. Like your thought process went to that, and that was just a really cool scene.
Very good. It's gonna make for an awesome TikTok too. I'm just saying, I'm gonna cut it together. It's gonna be rad. So
dope.
No, seriously, great job, guys.
Heck yeah.
But anyway, I'll let you all go. You all have a good night, and I'll send a TikTok or something in the chat so you guys can, if you're not already, you can find it and stuff like that. And I will see each of you at some point. So
next 3 weeks.
We can all communicate. Jaden at the moment can't communicate. So.
Okay.
Oh yeah. By the way, if any of you guys can get in communication with him, I'm not sure if he chose a subclass, but I feel like with what he's going for, like roleplay wise, I feel like Thief would be the best subclass for him because he's a kleptomaniac. I think so.
Fits in that category.
Yeah.
So. I mean, obviously discuss to him about it if you guys can get in contact with him, but that's personally just what I think.
Yeah.
Which total side note, and this is just for you guys because I know he's not gonna see this, but his solo mission, I think it's gonna change how he feels about his character. I think it's gonna add a lot of depth to his character. So we'll see. Maybe not, but regardless,
I feel like he needs that. Like me, Matthew, we've been able to build up our character. We know who they are and how to make decisions off of it, and you can see him doing that. But I feel like that's going to be good for him. Yeah.
Yeah, it's also his first time playing D&D, so like I think
Yeah.
so it's nice to have like a chill D&D session instead of like walking into where it's like, here are the rules. If you don't follow the rules, we're gonna kick you out of our group and you're not allowed here anymore. It's like, come on.
No, I don't know a single person who does that. Okay, I know one, but
I know a few.
I know one. This old man in my other D&D group. But
what if he sees this? You outed him.
there's no way he's on TikTok. I doubt he's on TikTok.
No, it's just funny. But yeah, no, it do be like that sometimes. So.
All right. Well, I think that's everything. Did y'all have anything else you wanted to cover?
Nope, I'm all good.
I mean, I was gonna ask about the like what if it was all on. You already answered. Like, if it was all on head, do we technically have any damage? You said no. Yeah, great.
Yeah, we're good.
I think that's everything.
And to be continued. I'm gonna snatch a chest piece out of the air. All right, guys. I gotta go to bed.
All right.
We got that as well. Yeah. See you.
See y'all.
See y'all later.